Hello and welcome to another English video with Learning English with Alex. I do want to give a special warm welcome to our new English class up in Northern British Columbia, Canada. Welcome to the class, guys. If you're from anywhere else in the world, we love it that you're here as well. I know we have a lot of students from Mexico City, from the Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, South Korea, from Japan. We have students from all over the world. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. That way you get the new videos whenever they come out on Fridays or Saturdays. In today's video, we're going to talk about interviewing techniques when you're going to apply for a new job, either in North America, maybe Canada or the US, or maybe you're applying for a job in the UK, maybe Australia or New Zealand. Today's video will really help you stand out from the other applicants. Okay, without any further ado, let's get to the class and start today's lesson. Okay, let's get started with the video. So today we're going to talk about different techniques that you can use when you go for your interview, maybe here in Canada or America, maybe the UK or Australia or New Zealand. Normally English-speaking countries, the interviews at companies, they're almost the same. Perhaps in your country too, the employer or the company probably going to ask you the same questions. What days can you work? Do you have any experience? What do you think about our company? Those are normally pretty easy to answer. But I think one question that is quite difficult for many people is when the employer says, so Alex, can you tell me a little about yourself? Now this question here, what they're asking you is, can you tell me your qualities, your good qualities? What are you good at? What are you bad at? So in today's video, we're going to practice talking about your strengths, the things that you are really good at. Now I think for the most part, if someone asks, so what are your good qualities? Most people don't really want to say, oh, I'm awesome. I'm a terrific person. I can do everything perfect, because it sounds a little bit weird. So today what I want to do is practice some vocabulary, some more business type vocabulary to describe your good points to an employer when they ask you the question, so Alex, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? So this is what we're going to practice in today's video. Now, I think most people the first thing they would say is, I'm a hard worker, I'm a team player, and I'm always on time. That's great. I mean, you can definitely say that. But please remember, there are 10 or 20 other people applying for the same job that will say the same things. So what I want to do is give you maybe 10 or 15 different type of English vocabulary that you can give the employer to help you stand apart from other applicants, to make you seem a little higher than the other applicants. So let's take a look at our first one. So if an employer asks, Alex, can you tell me a little about yourself? I would say, oh, I am a very reliable person. Now you might think, okay, Alex, what is reliable? So reliable just means you're always on time. If I say I will be there at 8 a.m. on Monday morning, 8 a.m. on Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning, whatever I tell you, I will definitely do that. So I am a reliable person. Or maybe you might want to say, I'm a very punctual person, very punctual. So punctual just means I'm always on time. I am never late. Or you might say, oh, I'm a very energetic person. I have a lot of energy and I never get tired. So these are three really good business type vocabulary that you can use to tell an interviewer about your own personality, your good points. I'm reliable, I'm punctual, I'm energetic. These are really great words to use when you're doing an interview for a job in North America, Australia, New Zealand, or the UK. These are good terms to use. All right, let's take a look at some more. Oh, I am a very honest person. Or maybe I am a cooperative person. Now, cooperative It's the same thing as team player, but cooperative is more. So maybe if your boss asked you to do something, sure, I can do that. Or maybe your coworker, Alex, can you help me with this? Of course. Or maybe somebody who works under you. So maybe you're their boss, but the person, your employee might ask, Alex, can you help me with this? Of course. That's cooperative. You can help anybody in any situation. Cooperative and team player means the same thing, but this might be a little bit better, maybe business type of vocabulary. Or maybe you can say, oh, I am a very thorough person. So thorough means that you pay attention to detail, that you will read something and read it again and read it again and make sure it's correct. You don't make many mistakes, that you pay attention when you're doing your job and you don't make a lot of mistakes. So that's what thorough means. I'm a very thorough person. I don't make many mistakes. Or I'm a very patient person. So I don't get angry quickly. I'm very calm. I'm very relaxed. I'm very patient. Or you can say, I'm a very open-minded person. So open-minded means I can work with anybody from any culture. So I don't know what country you're in, but here in Canada or America or the UK, Australia, New Zealand, we're very multicultural. So employers really, really, really do want to know that you work well with all cultures. So a really important one to say in your job interview, I am very open-minded, which means I can get along with anybody from any country. Another really important one you might want to say is, I am flexible. So maybe your boss tells you when you come in the morning, you need to do A, B, and C. And then maybe 11 o'clock, your boss comes back and say, no, Alex, I want you to do C, B, and A. And you're like, okay. And then at 1 o'clock, your boss comes and say, oh, no, Alex, I want you to do B, C, A. Okay. A flexible person can change very easily and not get angry. So many employers want to hear that you are a flexible person. Some more great vocabulary that you can use is that you are a motivated person. So you are very eager to do things. Maybe your boss doesn't tell you do A, B, C, D. Maybe your boss tells you to do A and B. But if you're a motivated person, you will do A, B, C, D, E. Your boss doesn't tell you to do C, D, E, whatever. But if you're motivated, you will try hard to do more than what your boss asks you to do. Or maybe, oh, I am a creative person. I can think of many great ideas. Many companies in English-speaking countries want you to be creative. They want you to bring new ideas to their company. And I think the last really great one that companies do love to hear is when you say, I'm very outgoing. So an outgoing person, you have the personality where you can talk to any people. You don't really want to tell an employer, oh, I'm very shy. Because if you're shy, you don't communicate well with other people. So what you should say is, I am a very outgoing person. I can talk to anybody. These are really, really, really great vocabulary to talk to a new employer when they ask you that question. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? So normally when you are in an interview, of course, you're not going to say 10 of these things. I think the best, maybe 3 or 4 things would be great. For example, Alex, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Sure, I am resourceful, I am outgoing, I am very flexible, and I am cooperative with all my coworkers. So maybe 3 or 4 things will really let the employer know what type of personality you have. You don't want to simply say, I'm a team player, I'm happy, and I come to work on time. That's not enough information. You want to give more information. You want to paint a picture in the new employer's mind to what type of person you are. You want to stand apart from those other people applying for the same job. So when people asked you, when that employer asked you, hey, can you tell me a little about yourself? You have about maybe 10 or 15 new vocabulary that you can use that employers really do love to hear. Okay, I hope you understood that. So another question that employees always ask, so what are your weaknesses? In our next video, we're going to talk about your weaknesses. And your weaknesses, of course, are your bad points. Now, there's a trick to answering those questions as well. So make sure you watch our next video, how to answer interview questions when they ask, what are your weaknesses? Today, what are your strengths? What are your good points? All right, guys, until I see you in the next video, aloha.